Hello everyone, I am Chessrook44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avernum. We've just been through, actually I can't remember the exact details even though it was only a day ago, but we've moved on from the northern areas. Yes, I believe what I think we did was we finished off the Slivzerakai we were dealing with up north, and now we're heading our way south towards the Great Cave. And we're going to stop in the city of Mertis. Though before we do, I just noticed that there's a little hidden area over there. I think this happens occasionally while you're saving. Well, after you save, I mean. Sometimes little lines show up from previous areas you were in. Revealing secret areas, because hey, now you know that there's something here. You find a large patch of sweet-smelling mold in this secluded cavern. When you sniff its spores, you start to feel very peaceful and lightheaded. Some of this stuff might be very useful for making potions. Spiritual herbs. You return to the patch of pleasant spore mold. None of it is ready for potions yet. Perhaps if you returned in a while, some of the mold will be ripe. Huh. We'll keep that in mind if we ever are, actually making potions. Oh, we have some things to sell. And something to be identified. Hopefully there'll be someone who does identification in the city of Mertis. Right. Come on, come on. And there we go. Okay, quick rest. Actually, I probably could have bought a room, but too late now. Alright, now then, into the city of Mertis. Alright then. I have a feeling we won't be able to walk around the outside there. Town Mill, free for all to use. Oh, we can. Nice. Hello. You find a man hiding back here. He seems to be very scared of you. It takes a few minutes for you to calm him down and convince him you don't mean to murder him. What are you doing here?
I'm hiding. Don't tell anyone about me.
Why are you hiding?
I'm supposed to go with a caravan back to the Great Cave, but the undead are too much for me. They're horrible. The beady eyes and stuff. I'm staying here where it's safe. Now go away.
Who would we tell?
Well, I had a friend named Eldon. Last I saw him, he was in Darmon, and I sure don't want to see him again, thank you very much.
Sure thing. Someone in Darmon. We will definitely not tell anyone in Darmon about you. Now, if you'll excuse me, we will go back to looking around at this place. Looks like it's a small farming community here. I mean, there were farms outside. Then again, I imagine most of the places in Avernum would need farms. Now, what does this say? Adventure is needed. Apply at castle. Yes, we are fully aware. Alright, this said it's the town mill free for all to use. Yeah, probably just mushroom meal and the like in there. Farmer's market. All welcome. Ooh, this is a big market. Alright, let's see what they got in here. You see a beautiful woman with long brown hair. She's pregnant. Quite pregnant. Her crude Avernum clothes have been expanded several times, and her pale skin is flushed with the effort of moving around. Hi there, what do you sell?
I run this half of the market with my husband, Matt. You can purchase armor from him and weapons from me. I recommend our fine spears. They'll keep the zombies well away.
What zombies? Where?
Plenty of those outside of town. They just appear and come out of the west. They used to attack the farms. We got good at butchering them, and now they stay away unless we leave town. Then they mob us.
She starts polishing a spear. Were you and Matt thrown into Avernum together?
No, he was already living here when I arrived. I was lost and confused, and he helped me out. And one thing led to another, and then to another, and, well...
She looks down at her bulging stomach. Let's see. We can't sell things. Unfortunately, of very low quality. Pity. Alright. You see a tall, awkward, brown-haired man. He's spending half of his time polishing a shield and the other half running to help the woman in a nearby booth. What sort of stuff can I buy from you? He holds up the shield.
I only buy and sell armor. Lots of demand, what with all the undead running around.
Undead coming from where?
Yeah, from the grim cavern. The skeletons don't attack the towns and farms much, thank goodness, but anyone living in town is fair game.
Do you know the woman in the next booth? A broad smile appears on his face.
I should say so. She's my wife. We're expecting.
Alright, what armor have you got? Matt's armor isn't very good. Well, not much here. Okay. And how about you? A small blonde woman works behind the counter. She favors you with a broad smile. What sorts of things do you sell?
I sell farm supplies mostly, but I sell stuff for the merchant caravans too. Might you be interested in purchasing something?
What do the caravans bring?
They haul shrooms and preserve meat to the Great Cave. Takes a lot of supplies. Luckily the lizards down here are big and strong enough to pull a wagon. Business has been good. Food's cheap here. If you need to buy rations, let me know.
Those giant lizards? Those fierce things? They help you?
Yes, when you declaw them. And defang them. And never forget that they're nasty and violent creatures.
Right-ho then. Sounds risky, but I imagine you make do with what you can. I'd like to buy some supplies. Ooh, we can sell a few things. Oh, there's an elixir that needs to be identified too? Okay. Silver ring, shield ring, ceremonial dagger. Okay. And we got two things that are gonna need to be identified when we find someone who identifies things. Nothing we really need. Well, actually, you know what? We could use some meat. Yeah, that's good. I think that's enough meat. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces. Yeah, that's plenty. Alright, let's see. What else have we got around here? This open area is filled with giant lizards, all of them chained to large rocks on the ground. They've all been declawed and defanged. They're waiting here to be hitched up to stone sleds by the merchants. Traders run everywhere, loading and unloading goods and trying to avoid getting chewed on by lizards. They're a pale, rough, scarred lot, battle-hardened by many trips back and forth across Avernum. So this is actually less a farming town and more a trading town, it seems like. You know what? I think I can actually see that, and it does make sense. I mean, this is kind of the second town you encounter on the way from the Great Portal to the Great Cave. So yeah, it makes sense that you'd end up making a stopping area here between Silvar and there. Church of the All-Knowing Goodness. All welcome. Okay. Yeah, we're not stealing from the church. You meet a noble-looking woman in long flowing robes. She wears a wooden ankh. Can you help me?
Yes, my children. I serve this village as best I can. I provide much more healing than I should have to. I've helped fight the undead on occasion as well. I wish I could rely on my good works more and my spells less.
Tell me, do you know much about this village?
Only that this is the only settlement between the northern cities and the Great Cave. No, the Tower of Magi is to the south, but they set themselves apart.
The Tower of Magi? That sounds interesting. Tell me about it.
I don't know much. All the most skilled enchanters and priests in Avernum either live there or go there at some point. They're very secretive. I'm sure they would see adventurers like yourselves, though.
That's very interesting. How do you get to the Tower of Magi?
Head south and read the signs. It's hard to miss.
Sure thing. What do you know about the undead threat?
They appear in the grim cavern and come out to raise havoc. We really don't know what makes them appear. They aren't a terrible threat anymore, but once they were a horror to behold.
You only know a few spells, then?
Yes, I'm a spellcaster of small skill. I would love to teach you some of them, but I can't. You'd have much better luck in the Tower of Magi to the south. My above-ground magical training was limited, I'm afraid. I was nobility, you see. I would be still, but a minor power struggle landed me here.
Healing? Do you make potions?
Sometimes. I do know a few secrets. I don't usually give them away, though. Actually, you could be of use to me. I need some energetic herbs. Bring them to me and I'll pay you.
Okay. Are you still looking for your potion ingredients? She takes the energetic herbs and gives you a potion in return.
Thank you for your help. Now I could also use some toadstools. Bring me some nice specimens and I will reward you.
We'll do that. Ooh, we can uncurse items. But we don't have any... Are some of these items cursed? Okay then. Thank you for the warning. She takes the toadstools and gives you a scroll in return.
Thank you for your help. Now I could also use some grey mold. Bring me a nice bunch and I will reward you. Now, if you can use your new knowledge to bring me a sprig of mandrake, I will be greatly in your debt.
You have each gained a level in Find Herbs spell. You proudly present her with a sprig of mandrake. She grins.
At last. Now I can begin to make some truly powerful potions. In return for your help, I will give you a real reward.
She explains a new powerful recipe to you, which requires mandrake and grey mold. You can now make Restoration Brew. So we got a potion, a scroll, lightning spray scroll, handy. I don't know what potion we got. Could have been anything. Oh, invulnerability potion, that's probably it. And we've got a few unidentified things. We need to find someone who can identify stuff. Really hope there's someone here or we're gonna have to charge backwards. Oh, a lot of people in here. A mage sits in the corner working out equations on a sheet of vellum. Are you just passing through town?
Yes, I'm an apprentice mage of the Tower of Magi. I'm going to the library at Formello to learn how to make a special sort of crystal.
What sort of crystal is it?
A piercing crystal, it's called. A long, thin blue crystal. You throw it at a magical barrier and it dispels the field. I'm going to try to make one. A crystal, I mean, not a barrier.
Sounds great! How do I get one?
They're very rare items. We don't know how to make them, yet. They're one of the less powerful sorts of magic humans found when they arrived in Avernum.
Magical crystals? What do the others do?
All sorts of things. The best and rarest variety is said to be able to teach skills to the people who stare into them, permanently. Amazing, if you ask me. I've never seen one, but I hear that they're very valuable.
Who made them?
Nobody knows. They live down here. They were intelligent. They were amazingly skilled at making crystals and enchanting them. And that, at this point, is the extent of our knowledge.
Fair enough. A soldier sits dourly at the table. What you up to? He says nothing. You sense he is less than pleased with your presence. I guess you're not in the mood to talk. He doesn't respond. Okay then. That one doesn't want to speak either. You see a stout, striking woman sitting at the bar. She's carrying, amazingly enough, a guitar. She looks at you as if you're nothing special. Can you play the guitar? She doesn't say anything. She simply starts playing. A truly stunning torrent of song pours forth from her guitar. Then she pats it lovingly and looks back up at you. Nice sound. Where did you manage to find a guitar around here? She seems pleased you noticed. I made it. Only instrument of its kind down here. Took me a year. Would have been worth 10 years. And now I'm a minstrel. What's a minstrel do? I travel from town to town playing for folks. That's not so hard as there aren't too many of them. I'm on my way to play for Mortax now. That'll be a first. Who's this Mortax? He's a dragon. Lives to the north, far to the north. And he likes humans. I'm looking to see what he would give someone who showed him what human music was like. Plus, I've never played for a dragon before. I bet nobody has. It would be a first. You know, I hear a dragon lives in the honeycomb, but I prefer an audience I know is friendly. The honeycomb? What's that? It's a maze of twisting passages, all alike to the west. Be careful in there. Many have gotten lost in there. Not all of them come back out. Another dragon, eh? Know anything about it? Legend tells that its name is Avernum, and it doesn't like visitors. And that's all I know. Okay then. A dragon named Avernum in the honeycomb. Now we know. You see the bartender. He's hard at work cleaning the already spotless countertop. He maintains a very comfortable and pleasant inn, which seems more than good enough for the rough merchants who frequent it. Can you tell me about this inn?
Sure can. I run the Mertis Arms, the finest inn in Avernum. We serve merchants, travelers, and farmers alike, with the best drinks and the best rooms. Let me know if you need help. Sure thing, stranger. Find me those 3 coins, and the most luxurious room you'll find in Avernum is 15. You can't go wrong at the Mertis Arms.
Finest meal in Avernum, then. You are brought thick, steaming slabs of lizard steak and several mugs of some sort of wine. It's delicious. I don't know what that symbol actually does. I'm guessing it means drunk, but I don't know what that means. We killed a bunch of undead on the road outside. Know anything about that?
Thank you for helping, but eventually they'll be replaced. There's some sort of curse on this area. Evil undead keep appearing. We don't know why.
Undead curse, huh? Any guesses about what's causing it?
Hey, I just run hotels. There's someone passing through said he saw a bunch of skeletons walking out of the cave to the northeast.
Thanks for your help. We'll solve the problem. We're brave adventurers.
You and hundreds of others. More power to you, I guess.
We'll keep that in mind. And now we know where there's, yeah, we did have a feeling there was... At least I had a feeling there was something to the, in the... Northeast, yes. Don't know why it took me so long to say. And these do look like nice rooms. Let's see. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Yeah, these do look like nice rooms. Ooh, pick the lock. Let me close that. Gloves and a cloak. Don't need those, I don't think. Nothing. Disarm the trap for some silver coins and a call beast scroll. Actually, does everyone have gloves? No. Okay then. We will take these gloves. Because we need gloves. I didn't even realize. We need to get more gloves then. This is the inn's kitchen. It is clean, well-equipped, rodent-free, and filled with mouth-watering things. This inn is one of the nicest places you've found anywhere in Avernum. She doesn't want us to talk, though. Okay, fair enough. Alright, up in here. It's all very unappealing stuff, but it sustains life in Avernum, so you all have to live with it. Mushroom meal and the like, I'm guessing. Rats! Disease. There we go. You're welcome for clearing the rats out of this place. Looked like they were having fun in there. Ah, just, lizards. And... oh, I get it! This is a place where they auction things out. You see a tall, wrinkled old man. He's carrying around a sheaf of papers. He's wearing a frayed purple sash. What is that sash for?
It means I'm the mayor, that's what it means. And since you lot are adventurers, there's something you can help us with.
How can we help you?
Well, you may have heard that this town has been bothered by wandering undead for some time now. We aren't sure what's causing them to appear. If you can stop them, we will pay you 250 coins.
Fair enough. Do you work here?
I run this auction house.
He waves the papers at you. Where is the auction house?
On the west side of town. Go take a look. A lot of good livestock there.
You mean here? What do you auction out here?
Well, the farmers around here bring up cattle and lizards. Then they bring them here to be sold and taken north and west. Good deal all round.
Fair enough. We killed some undead who are wandering right outside. Can we get a reward?
We're very thankful for your good deeds outside our city walls. Alas, we are not a wealthy village. For killing that particular group, we can only give you our profound and heartfelt thanks.
Fair enough. Can't read anything there. And... that's just where the cows are kept. Also some mushrooms. Which I suppose we could take. Who's carrying the food again? He's not... he is. Alright. And there was no one to identify anything here, so... I'm gonna take a quick trip north in order to get things identified. After I kill these serpents and skeletons. Wow, these guys are weak. I did not expect these guys to be so weak. Huh. I wonder if we might be a little over-leveled for this place. Oh well, it'll be fine. No, if we can avoid creatures, we will. Now then, we've got a couple items to be identified. You there! Alright, let's see. An elixir. Draining brew. That does not sound good, and I'm not going to drink it. A ring. Ring of vulnerability. That also does not sound good. Okay, we got 2 items that we do not need. I'm just going to drop them. I guess we could uncurse them, but they would probably be useless then. I don't know what they'd become, so I'm not gonna bother. Unless someone can tell me that they're worth... that uncursing them would make them worth quite a bit. Nah, I think we're fine. Alright then. Now then. There's more undead here, I see. 5 ghouls and a spirit. Let's wait a bit. Ah, jeez. Okay, fortunately, by waiting long enough... Haha! And again, with the repel spirit... Perfect! Ooh, and a level up for Marcus. And that's the way in. Alright, let's rest up. We've only got like 10 minutes left in this episode, but I suppose we can start going in here. I mean, why not? I guess the area might end up being a 2-parter. I don't see why not. It's fine. Alright, let's go into this place. Cassiel, you're going to be getting a lot of use out of your repel spirit spell. Now then. Spiral pit. Oop, didn't mean to go out. Oh, there's a lot of nothing out here. Yeah, nothing outside, so let's go inside. This tunnel slopes sharply downward, spiraling deeper into the earth. As you enter, you notice that the air is getting very cold. The muggy, sulphurous atmosphere of most of Avernum is soon forgotten. The cold is far too sharp and sudden to be natural. You would be inclined to guess that there was evil magic in this place, even if you couldn't hear the snarls and hisses of foul creatures farther inside. This tunnel smells of death and decay, and the shadows seem to assault and envelop you. This is a horrible place, haunted and cursed. Well, let's see if we can do something to remove the curse. There's the undead! Yeah, these guys are not very hard. I think we might be a little over-leveled. Hey, Cassiel leveled up. And Jacob leveled up. Oh, one of my characters has been paralyzed. Okay, enter combat. Good. Now let's wait for the paralyzation to wear off. It still didn't wear off, and we've got more creatures coming in. I don't know how to cure that. Right. How long does it take for the paralyzation to wear off? Jeez, there we go. I imagine there's probably hidden passages somewhere in here, but I don't know where they would be. I don't even know where to begin looking. Wow, already? Oh, one of these things. There we go. Another poison fungus. Ow. Oh jeez. Raquel needs healing. Lots of healing. There we go. Jeez, creatures. So many of them. Oh well. Oh jeez, again? Jeez, the light does not last long down here. And these passages are very narrow and filled with so many poisonous creatures. And undead. Jesus Christ, there's a lot down here. Oh. Well, we found some tombs. Okay then. Let's see here. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Nothing in any of those crypts. And we've got more here. as the light is going out again. Right. Alright, nothing in there, 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 nothing in there. The light really does not last long here. There are so many undead. All of this spiraling downwards. Why are there so many undead here? And the light is starting to go out again. Jesus. Nothing, 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 nothing. Jeez, the light does not last long down here. Why do I have a feeling that on the way out there's going to be more undead spawned on there? There's a dead body. Stone arrows, pants, shirt, sandals, cavewood bow. And that is the end here. So there's got to be a hidden passage somewhere. Aha! There we go. There's got to be another hidden passage somewhere that doesn't involve us falling down a pit. So I am going to try to find it. Let's see. There's got to be something somewhere around here. I'm going to need to bash my head against every single wall around here to see if I can find the way in. I hope this isn't going to be too boring, but, yeah. In fact, I'm just going to be quiet as I fast forward through all this to try and find it. Aha! Found one! There we go. Now we won't need to jump to our death. Excellent. Still no light down here. And nothing in there, it looks like. Another ledge to jump down. But I have a feeling there's got to be another way through that doesn't involve jumping down to our deaths. And the light is out again. These spells do not last long at all. There's got to be a secret passage in here. I hope. Doesn't it? Aha! Ooh. Hold on. Ah, glad I got that spell. And we got a piercing crystal. Nice. And some copper coins. And that appears to be everything down here. Seriously? Is that the only way we can go anywhere? Oh, hello. Didn't see that coming. Of course, it's so dark in here, how can we see anything? Right. Is there anything else here? Because we're wandering back, it seems like the only way we'll be able to get anywhere is by jumping off a ledge. And that is going to hurt, and it's going to be a one-way trip. Okay, unless there's some passage here higher up, but I kinda doubt that. And there goes the light again. Yeah, there actually wouldn't be anything there. Yeah, there can't be anything here. What the hell? All these undead are spawning from everywhere. I think the only thing we'll really be able to do is jump off. And it's gonna hurt a lot, but it's about the only thing I can think to do. So, yeah, I guess we're going to have to jump off and hope that it doesn't hurt too much. Alright, we'll do that in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, that is Raquel, Marcus, Cassiel, and Jacob. This has been an Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.